Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about something that feels a bit counterintuitive in our noisy world. The incredible power of being quiet. We're always encouraged to speak up, to share our thoughts, to be heard. But what if I told you that one of the most powerful tools for learning, understanding, and even innovating is not speaking, but observing? Think about the last meeting or a group conversation you were in. Who did most of the talking, and who seemed to really understand what was going on? Often, it's the person who listens more than they speak. They're not just waiting for their turn to talk. They're actively observing. They're noticing body language, picking up on the subtle hesitations in someone's voice, and connecting the dots that others miss. This isn't about being passive. It's about being actively present. Let's call it active observation. It's the art of using your silence to gather information. When you're constantly talking, your brain is focused on forming your next sentence, defending your point, or managing how you're perceived. Your energy is directed outward, but when you're quiet, you switch your brain into a receiving mode. You create space to absorb the richness of the world around you. You start to see the patterns, the unspoken truths, and the details that are hidden in plain sight. Consider some of the greatest minds in history. Isaac Newton didn't discover gravity by talking about it in a committee. The story goes he was sitting quietly, observing an apple fall from a tree. That moment of silent contemplation sparked a question that revolutionized physics. He wasn't busy explaining his own ideas. He was open to receiving an idea from the world. His silence was not empty. It was full of attention. Similarly, think of Jane Goodall. Her groundbreaking understanding of chimpanzees didn't come from lecturing them. It came from years of patient, quiet observation in the forests of Gombe. She sat for hours, days, and weeks, just watching. By blending into the background, she earned their trust and witnessed behaviors no human had ever seen before. Her silence allowed the chimps to reveal their true selves, offering insights that loud, intrusive methods never could. This principle applies directly to our everyday lives. In our relationships, how often do we truly listen to our friends or partners? Or are we just waiting for a pause so we can jump in with our own story or advice? The next time a friend is sharing something, try this. Just listen. Don't formulate a response. Just observe their expressions, hear the emotion in their voice, and absorb their story. You'll find you connect on a much deeper level. You're not just hearing their words, you're understanding their experience. This builds trust and intimacy far more effectively than any advice you could give. In the workplace, this is a secret superpower. The quiet observer, the room often becomes the most valuable player. While others are caught up in a loud debate, the observer is synthesizing all the different viewpoints. They notice who is allied with whom, what arguments are based on emotion versus facts, and what the real underlying problem is. When they finally do speak, their words carry immense weight. Why? Because their contribution isn't just another opinion. It's a well-informed, strategic insight that considers the entire picture. They've learned more by speaking less. Let's be clear. This isn't about becoming a total introvert or never sharing your ideas. Of course, your voice is important. The goal is to find a balance. It's about being more intentional with our words and more generous with our attention. It's about understanding that speaking and observing are two different modes, and we can consciously choose which one to be in. How can you start practicing this? It begins with small steps. Try the 3-second rule in conversations. When someone finishes speaking, mentally count to 3 before you respond. This small pause does wonders. It gives you a moment to actually process what they said, and it shows them that you're truly listening. It also prevents you from impulsively interrupting. Another great technique is to go on an observation walk. Leave your phone at home, put away your headphones, and just walk for 15 minutes. Your only goal is to notice things, the way the light hits a building, the sound of different birds, the interactions between people on the street. Don't analyze or judge, just observe. This trains your brain to be more present and perceptive in your daily life. It's like a workout for your observation muscles. Think of it this way. A conversation is not a competition, it's a collaboration. When you speak, you're sharing what you already know. When you listen and observe, You open yourself up to learning something new. Every person you meet, every situation you're in, holds a universe of information, but you can only access it if you're willing to be quiet enough to receive it. The loudest person in the room is often the one with the least power, because they are too busy broadcasting to receive any new signals. True power and wisdom come from understanding, and understanding comes from careful, patient observation. The world is constantly talking to us, through nature, through other people, through 1,000 tiny details. The question is, are we quiet enough to hear it? So, I challenge you to experiment with this in your next conversation, your next meeting, or even just sitting on a park bench. Embrace the quiet. See what you notice when you're not focused on speaking. You might be surprised by the insights you gain, the connections you build, and the depth of understanding you can achieve. The power of observation is subtle, but it is profound. It's the quiet strength found in speaking less and seeing more. Thanks for tuning in today. If this idea resonates with you, give this video a like, and let me know in the comments about a time when being quiet taught you something important. Don't forget to subscribe for more content on thinking differently. See you in the next one.